We are continuing on with the bed install, and I have a little helper back there hiding. My Lex. Everybody wishes they had a Lexie Lulu to help them. She's my helper. So we are going to laser out. I've already taped these out and marked where I'm going to drill. We can take a look at that footage. One thing that I had to pay particular attention to is where there were, it seemed like, for lack of a word, welding points where this piece meets, like, I don't know, the outside or something. I have no idea. So this here is, it looks like a welding point. So I made sure on all of my marks, I pulled back the tape to note that if my line was in one of those welding points, because I don't want to try to drill through that. And I'll show you one where I did find. It was right here, and I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but kind of, you can kind of see that circle there. So I'm going to just drill to the side of it. So right now we're going to laser level the holes and hopefully make the bed level. I've already run into a problem, and I think I'm just gonna have to go off of the tape lines that I've already put in there. Because as you can see where the green line is on the laser, the van is sitting up higher in the back. So I can't level my bed off of that, because in time I'm going to add a battery system back here, heavy water. So I'm just gonna have to level it to the lines of the van along here, and hopefully it'll be level somewhat. I don't know what else to do. That's just how it's gonna have to be for now. We'll do that. What's happening is I am marking out at the top of the green tape where I'm gonna drill, right above where it's okay to drill, and how I've measured out the area. And this will be good because then we'll make sure the welding points are definitely not on there. This is just the end of the extruded aluminum piece. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So all of these welds, or whatever they are, that's what I do not want to drill into. So I'm just going to mark the holes off of the line here and go down about, I don't know, ½ inch or so, and just go from there. Probably have a whole bunch of holes in my, no pun intended, a whole bunch of holes in my van. And Lexie's marking out the other side for me, which she's great at because she loves to color. I have figured out what we're gonna do. I'm just taking my tape measure, measuring on the lowest point of the curve, ½ inch down, and then using a punching the metal so I can have a point to drill and my drill bit won't slide around. So we're gonna go ahead and hole punch one now. So it's not specific, honestly, it's just, you know, it's gonna be good enough. That's gonna be my motto, good enough. So I just eyeball it directly under the line that we drew, and then take my punch and punch it. And there's a little tiny dimple. I'll use a very tiny drill bit to drill it out first, because this is enclosed. This area here is all enclosed. So I'll do one more for the camera, and then I'll finish the rest on this side. The other side is already done. It is time to drill. I got my smallest drill bit, and I'm going to be very careful to not drill through to the outside of the van. This is the first drill hole into my van. Are we ready, Lex? I think I need more torque. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, that was a really bad angle. Thanks, Lex. Okay, let's do this next one. There's just the right amount of push that you can give on this and not go through the van. Like, I want to see how deep this... Okay, so it does go all the way through there. I should be okay with my plus nuts that I have, but I'm gonna finish the rest of these on both sides, just drilling a pilot hole. This might be a little bit too small, and then we'll move on to drilling the larger hole. I proceeded with a larger drill bit, and we had a bit of a scare, so I just want to give you a pro tip, because now obviously I'm a professional. Make sure your batteries are really fully charged, even, maybe. You know, so I was drilling this bigger hole here and it kicked back and I thought it drilled through the outside of the van. Luckily it did not. So this bit that I have is a 3/8 drill bit, and I'm going to be using plus nuts. So I'm going to use this hole to drill through and see if this plus nut will fit. Okay, very carefully. Oh, I'm just so scared, dude. Shiz, bro. It pulled it through the other side. I felt it hit. I don't like doing this. Let's go see the other side. It got it. I don't like to do this anymore. It just pulled it. It just yanked it through. This is scary. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
It got right here. Just a little bit.
We had to stop at Home Depot for some self-etching primer and a $44 step bit. I think this is what will work way better. Actually, I know it will. We'll talk about it when we get back, but Lexie's having fun with the Halloween decorations, and we also have Christmas decorations. We got to check out all the other cool decorations. Oh, Beetlejuice? I think that was Beetlejuice.
Hi.
I don't know which one. Whoa. Oh, look at its eyes. Oh, shoot. Did you do this one? Wow, that's cool. And then this one was talking too?
Yeah.
So cool.
They say the cemetery is haunted. Most of the time those buried here stay here. But every once in a while one pops up and
We're back from our Home Depot and Halloween decor run. We've installed the $44 drill bit, but better to get the expensive bit in this expensive van than a basic Harbor Freight one like I had. Oh, so that's the thing. I did find a drill bit, a step bit that I had from Harbor Freight, a 3 set, and I tried it and it worked better. But before I did that, I ordered bit collar kit from Home Depot. They didn't have it in store, but I ordered it. And then I was like, let me try this step bit. And so I did, and it worked beautifully. It did the hole so cleanly. And so hopefully everything lines up okay, because it's not like I can use the laser to line it up. I don't think. Maybe I'll try it one more time, but anyway, we're going to continue on. I'll show you how to do the step bit. And I'm sure in all the YouTube videos that I watched, there was probably somebody who used a step bit and I just brain dumped it. So use a step bit. Okay, I got a Milwaukee step bit. So we're going to show you how we drill one of these holes out. Right, Lex? Yep. Three. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Don't go too big. That's much cleaner. And we're good. I think I'm going to mark off on the step bit where we need to go. I installed my first plus nut in a hole that's a little bit too low, but I forgot to spray it. So this was the only color Home Depot had. We're going to spray these right now, and then I need to go to get an impact driver because I'm using plus nuts. And the rivet nut tool that I bought, the threaded bit is not long enough for the plus nuts. So I did buy a bit from Granger that I'm using that works, but my drill is just not powerful enough to do it. So I'm going to spray these, and then we'll go to Home Depot, get the driver, and then come back and finish the plus nuts. Yeah. That's the one that I did. It's a little too low, so I'm probably not even going to use it. Oh my gosh. What the heck kind of color is that? That's not gray. I suppose it's better than rusting, maybe? Or maybe I sprayed a little too close. Too much, yeah. Okay, cool. That is not gray, right, Lex?
I think it's gray.
Oh, you do?
It's like green gray. Oh, it's not gray. I did not see that.
Exactly. We got Lexie some lunch, Burger King, and they asked if she wanted a crown. I said yes, of course she does. And I don't think she's ever been to Burger King, but that's what she's going to be wearing now. So she is our queen. She's the queen. Enjoy your food, Lex. Yum.
Hamburger.
I'm not eating that stuff. I'm eating good. We are installing the plus nuts, and I have this device I bought from Ranger. You can make something like this. It's a 1/4 20 bolt and then a nut that just kind of spins over it. And I've already plus nutted that side. I'm going to be plus nutting this side to show you how it works now that I kind of have the hang of it, because I've never done plus nuts. And so I put the plus nut on the 1/4 20 bolt, stick it in to the hole, and then this is 9/16. So I'm going to hold the spinning nut still, and then screw in with the new impact driver I have. I'm going to screw in the plus nut. Every so often I pull it out to see if it's tightening, how tight it is. If I need to keep going, and I do. A little bit more. Okay. Oh, it's still a little loose, so I'm going to put it back in and tighten it some more. I am pooped. There is a reason that people hire this out, and I probably want to work with, I don't even know their names right now, but they work with extruded aluminum. Because see this? We got the bar hung up. So we're going to show you how to do the second one, and we are going to use a fabulous tip from, I believe, Tim from Mo Bang for Your Bucks. Tim Mo Bang for Your Bucks YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is Mo Bang for Your Bucks. I'm going to link him. In one of my live streams, he told me to use Play-Doh to mark out the holes on what I needed to drill. And that is what we used, and it worked. Even Miss Lexie was like, what'd she say?
It's not Play-Doh.
She said, that was a good idea.
Oh.
That's what, right? That's what you said.
I said that was a good idea. Who
No.
told you that?
That was a good idea. So we're going to set up the camera. I hold the bar, Lexie lines up the Play-Doh, and then we go from there and we drill it. I did kind of screw up on some of the rivet nuts, plus nuts, so we had to use rivet nuts. And anyway, so one of the plus nuts is spinning in there and I can't fix it. We are going to hopefully not be bothered with that and move on with the remaining. So let's get set up and hold the bar up and line up the Play-Doh, okay? I should have marked out how far in we are on that one.
How much?
Are we about that far in, Lexie? Okay, hurry up. I get tired. Wait, don't, just hold on. Just gently put it on there. Not in that one spins.
Oh, yeah.
It needs to not lined up. Good job not blocking the camera. And one pro tip is you barely want to push it in. You don't need to push it in that far. Okay, so we're going to very carefully drill this, Lexie. Do we feel prepared?
No.
Don't screw up the markings. I'm using the hole jig from 80/20. Okay, slide it in the track and then we drill through the hole. So I just line it up with the circle. And then tighten it down. And Lexie holds it very well without disturbing the other Play-Doh. There's no oops, it's okay. It's just metal on metal making that noise. And then I just slide the jig to the next one. This is what it looks like up close. So I just line it up. There you can see some lines even with the hole. Then we continue to drill. Lexie and I put in the Scorba bed beam slat things, whatever. And the second bar on the extruded aluminum, I don't think I recorded that at all. You have to line up the holes. You have to line up the screw head. Okay, you have to line that up with the hole in the extruded aluminum. And it's a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. And I can't imagine that wood would have been any easier. And so it turns out that we have 2 spinning nuts at the front. And I just don't have it in me. And Lexie doesn't either to fix it. And we don't even have the right tool either anyway.
We don't.
Or do we?
We don't.
We don't. Maybe we'll fix it another time. Maybe if you'll help me. I don't know. But let's take a look at what we have done so far. Here is this side. This extruded aluminum bar is being held on by 4 plus nuts, and the first one starts about here. So there's no support right here because this first one, it lines up, but it's spinning in the hole. I thought I did it tight enough. Maybe I didn't. And it turns out these ones are pretty good. So these are the Scorva bed slats, and then those are the slats, whatever, to line it up. Once I get the slats on, I'm just going to attach them with Velcro and hopefully in time get the plus nut tighter and come back. Anyway, I'll show you the finished product. But for now, I think we're going to call that done. And then you'll see the end at least for today. And then we'll have to finish because I don't have any Velcro to stick it on. But anyway, I am rambling. I'm exhausted. And that is all. Toodles. For now. Stay tuned for the rest. Okay. Here is a look at the finished almost bed. I haven't put the Velcro strips on yet because I'm going to take these all down and put the floor in. And I didn't want to put the floor in while I was drilling into the van and had metal shavings. So this is the final look. Almost. I guess the mattress will need to be on there and that'll be the true final look. But I laid across the top of these and they are secure. I'll just lay down strips of Velcro and then, I don't know, just do maybe every other one bed slat with Velcro on the other side. I think she looks really pretty. I'm curious as to whether or not my bed is gonna slide on and off. So that'll has yet to be determined. But we are calling this project a wrap.